Thank you for watching. My name's Glenn Morgan, and this is We the Govern. Now, for those who have been following We the Govern for a long time, who've been reading my articles for years, if you're paying attention to my website, you'll kind of know this has already happened. But for those who've only been watching the YouTube channel, I just wanted to let everybody know that I have been censored. And I've been censored by Facebook for suspended on my page and my personal account. I wish I'd done something that was actually dramatic and interesting to justify the suspension, but I hadn't done anything in about a week. I just came back and found out that they had suspended me when I went to promote one of my videos just posted up on Facebook. And if you want to know what that looks like, anytime I try to log on or do anything like, comment, doesn't matter what it is, on Facebook, on my page or my personal page, this is the message I get. Now, this isn't too much of a surprise. We know that big tech and big government tend to go hand in hand, and the message of one tends to get promoted by the other. And we know that anytime you want to speak truth to power or question authority or uncover corruption or expose what government's actually doing, that big tech at some point in time is going to come in and censor you. It started for me when they started shadow banning articles or restricting the ability to share them, but this seems to be the next stage, which is that they're just going to start silencing and preventing me from being able to share these videos or these stories with you. Now, right now, Google and YouTube still have my videos up. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to watch this right now, but we will be setting up pretty much everything on alternative platforms. Please pay attention to wethegovern.com if you want to track where we're launching our programs in other alternative locations. And if you really want to stay up with what's going on, please remember, don't just subscribe to YouTube, but if you can, also go and subscribe on the website. That just means that when I produce an article or video, at least I can email it out to everybody directly and still go a little old school instead of some of the new media platforms, all of which I expect to eventually censor anybody that wants to question authority or speak truth to power. I'm sorry that we're in that situation. I wish I had more control over it. All I can control is what I'm doing, and hopefully at some point in time this censorship is going to be viewed as the negative thing that it actually is, and that it's not a healthy thing to have in society when government and big tech decide to come in and just silence people they don't like. That's not healthy for anybody. It's not good for debate. It's not good for policy. I don't see how that produces any benefits in our country. But our country has gone through this in the past. If you don't know anything about the Alien and Sedition Acts, I'd encourage you to do a little bit of research. People have been jailed in this country before for speaking truth to power. Fortunately, those experiences in the early days of our republic helped shape the concept of free speech that we have today. And although I know there's forces at work here that they don't want free speech anymore, I believe that as more Americans get involved and more people who care about free speech get involved, that we can bring it back and be more effective. And just remember, these things will happen to anybody who dares to stand up and question authority right now. That's just the way it happens, and we shouldn't be too surprised that this is happening right now. The reality is we've known for a long time that when big tech and big government collude, that censorship was probably inevitable, particularly for those who are willing to question them. But it involves being engaged. You cannot go away apathetic. You can't give up. I think that's what they would prefer. And in truth, as activists, as people who care, the future absolutely belongs to those who are willing to show up. And even if they turn the lights out on us, we will continue to expose the truth.